this up a moment. We are going to be making a ham roast and scallop potatoes, both of them in 2 separate crock pots. So I'm going to be working here right now because I'm going to prepare everything and put it in there, and that way I don't have to move the phone around. So the first thing I need to do is peel my potatoes. Now, my ingredients today are about 5 or 6 golden potatoes. Now, it's supposed to be 1.5 cups of cheese, but I believe in more cheese, so 2 cups of cheese, cup of milk, cup of water, McCormick Original Country Gravy, and parsley flakes. It's supposed to be McCormick, but I don't have McCormick at the moment. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to peel my potatoes and then slice them on my mandolin here. So we'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to slice my potato here. I have 5 more to do, but I'm just going to do this one so you guys can see what we've got going on here. So you see they're relatively thin. And then I'm going to slice this one and the other 5, and then we will get making the sauce. Alright, so my potatoes are cut crosswise, and now I'm ready to start on the sauce. I'm going to put a lid on my potatoes because I don't want them to get like exposed to the air, because that sometimes changes the colors. And now medium heat. And now I am combining the milk, the water, and the gravy in a large pan or skillet over medium and heating. So, milk, water, and gravy. And I am to heat it until it comes to a gentle boil. Then I will remove it from the heat and add my cheese to it. Then I'll add my potatoes, and then we'll put them in the crock pot. And that will be 1/2 of my meal tonight. So I'll be back. If you decide to make this, make sure you stir it a lot, because otherwise it starts to goop up, and that is not a good thing. We don't want it to goop. But I think we're almost to the point where we can add the cheese and then the potatoes. Are you boiling? Not quite. Come on. That's what you've got to be really careful with when you're cooking milk or things with milk in it, that they don't like overcook and scald. Okay, we are gently boiling. So now turn off the heat and stir in my cheese. well melted. Now, the recipe, like I said, called for half a cup, but I believe in extra cheese, so I'm making it closer to a cup. Look at that. All right, now, let's stir in our potatoes until they're well coated. I think I'm going to have to get a spatula to get these guys coated, so be back. When doing this, you have to make sure that, like, potatoes like to kind of hang together, and so you'll have ones that are stuck together, so one part of them gets covered and the other part does not. So you got to kind of stir them up and make sure that they're all covered. You must have good coverage. I think we're just about there. Now, I have put a liner in my bag. Now, they say to spray it with Pam, so I'm going to spray my bag, even though the bag should act kind of as a protector, but just to make positive. And now, I'm going to place my mixture in my crock pot. And kind of cover potatoes as I go. If I see any guys that aren't covered already. Come on, come on. Now, I started with this one because of the two, it's the one that requires the most prep. The other one does not require much prep at all. It just requires ham and water. So, come on guys, get out of there. Make sure all that good cheesiness gets in there. Okay. And as you can see, all kinds of cheesiness. So now we're going to move back over to the other spot. And if I can get it plugged in. There you go. All right, now, I'll be right back. So you can see I've got my thing plugged in, and I'm going to turn it to low, and it will now cook for 6 hours. Now, let's get started on the ham, which will be in this one.